This is the Champion vs. Champion 2 seminar. Raymond Davidson versus Keri Wing, hosted by Ashley Weaver and Chase Nunes, recorded at the Northwest Pinball and Arcade Show. Enjoy. Hey everybody, I'd like to welcome you here to the Northwest Pinball and Arcade Show. My name is Chase Nunes. I run at the channel called Geek Gamer TV, and last year we did this awesome seminar where we put two awesome pinball champions head-to-head against each other, and we're doing it again this year. And if you're looking for a place to watch awesome pinball streams, other geeky and gaming stuff, it's on Twitch, Geek Gamer TV. The next big stream that we'll be doing is the Northwest Pinball Championships. Ashley was a co-host with me there. We commentated all weekend. It was loads of fun, so we hope you guys check that out. But you don't want to hear about that anymore. I know you want to hear about the champions. So first, we're going to tell you about what's going to happen tonight. We're going to have two all-star world champions go head-to-head against each other on this awesome machine here, Lord of the Rings, which was donated for the seminar by Jermaine, one of the tournament directors. And we're going to put them through a series of challenges so you can see how awesome their skill is, and then we can determine who is the champion of champions. So, Ashley.
Sounds good. I'm going to introduce the first champion, our challenger. She's been playing pinball since she could reach the flippers. The only player to qualify for both the North American Open and North American Women's Championship in Las Vegas, Nevada. Introducing Keri Wing.
Woo!
Woo, yeah. Thank you for being here, Keri.
Thanks for making the trip, Keri.
Yeah, no problem. That was a long walk.
All right. Yes. All right. Now, her opponent is a champion. He is the world's #1 ranked pinball player in all the world. He also is the current IFPA World Pinball Champion and without mention, the champion of champions of the first champion seminar. Please give it up for Raymond Davidson.
Thank you for coming back, Raymond.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, and now before we let them warm up for a couple minutes, we figure you guys might want to know a little bit about them. So, Raymond, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about, your history with pinball, how you got involved, a little bit about yourself.
Well, I basically grew up, and my grandparents had a machine. It was a Gottlieb Pioneer 1976 game. So every time I went to my grandparents' house, I'd play it, and my dad would, show me what pinball is, and then I would play anytime I went to like a pizza parlor or a Red Robin, and just kept playing it, and then eventually found out there was tournaments, started going to them, did pretty good, so I was like, I'm gonna go to all the tournaments, and then just kind of my passion just kind of kept going and going.
That's awesome.
Keri, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and how you got into pinball?
I'm from Overland Park, Kansas, which is a suburb of Kansas City. And I started playing pinball because my dad collects pinball machines. And so he started out with 1 or 2, and the collection has expanded to over 30 now. But yeah, when I was a baby, he would put me on the glass, and I would crawl around and study the game a little bit. And then, and then as soon as I could reach the flippers, I remember playing. I was like down here, and it was like a big reach because I was so small. But and my dad would always beat me because he could shake the machine and I couldn't. So that encouraged me to get better.
All right. So, Keri, if you want to go ahead and warm up first, we're going to give you guys about 2 minutes each just to get warmed up. And maybe while you're playing Lord of the Rings, you can tell us a little bit about your strategy going into a game like this. Let's say, you're in a major tournament, you're walking up here, warming up on Lord of the Rings, and maybe as you play, talk about some of the things that you kind of go through in your mind when you're trying to fill out a game. All right.
Was it a one-player game or two-player game?
Yeah, this is just a warm-up for right now, so we're going to give her just about 2 minutes.
Okay, so I'll be honest, I have not played Lord of the Rings in a tournament, like maybe ever, but I remember when it came out, I played it quite a bit, and to prepare for this event, I researched the rules online. And so I'm going to do my best to execute what I researched. So starting with the skill shot, there's 3 white lights here that are blinking, and you want to time it with the skill shot that you want, and I'm going to go for the tower skill shot. So it's kind of a medium plunge around to the back of the game. And what you can do is you can tap the plunger when it's on the light that you want. Oops, I didn't tap it hard enough. There we go. So instead of having to like time it, that's kind of a shortcut. I have a friend that has a Lord of the Rings that told me that. So now I'm going to go for the tower, and it fell in. So it's going to go to the upper playfield on the left. And you want to hit the blinking green lights. So I want the upper right one, and then the lower left. And that collects souls. And if you get a whole bunch of souls, you get a multi-ball. So that's always good to start out there. And then when I'm testing out a game, you're not just like trying to play through a full game. You're trying to test like if you can catch it, if you can pass, if you can hit certain ramps with certain flippers. So I'm going to try the center ramp from the left. And I missed it early, so next time I'm going to hit it later.
Now, Keri, do you find it difficult with the lightning flippers? Now, for those who don't know what the lightning flippers are, they are an 1/8 of an inch shorter than a normal standard flipper that you would find on a pinball machine. So, Keri, when you're on here with the shorter flippers, how much does that change your play?
It changes it. It's just something good to be aware of. As soon as you walk up to a game at a tournament, I always look and see, check the flippers, check the out lanes, see if they've made any mods to make a shot tighter or something. You notice while he was talking, I was able to make the ring ramp from the right flipper, so that's good to know. Now I'm going to see if I can make the right ramp with my right flipper. Nice.
That's called backhanding a
Didn't
shot.
work that time, but...
All right. We're going to give you about 1 more minute of warm-up time.
All right. And you also can test the tilt while you're testing a game.
Yeah, fairly generous.
It's not too bad right now, so that's good to know. All right. I'm just going to full plunge to get the ball back into play.
The path of the dead.
Another thing you might try is post pass, which on this game is kind of tricky. And the lightning flippers contribute to making the post pass a little tricky. So I'm going to show you. See, that went a little too far. I need to flip earlier. I'm going to try from right to left was pretty good. That was pretty good too.
People of intelligence on this sort of magic quest.
You may have noticed when it comes down the right orbit, I give it a little bump, so it doesn't hit the sling. It goes to my flipper, and then I live caught it. Was that my time?
Yeah, we have our official timekeeper, so we're good to go.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to switch you off with Raymond.
All right.
Thanks, Keri.
Thank you, Keri. Very nice
control. And I do have a restart on there, Raymond, so if you want to just jump in, start a new game.
Okay.
And when you're walking up to a Lord of the Rings, kind of like Keri, what are you looking for in this?
Pretty much the same thing she was saying, where you you go for the middle tower skill shot, just because if you make it, it's a safe feed to your flipper. Anywhere else is a little less safe. And then the souls and points are pretty nice.
Is there a mode that you like to start out with, Raymond?
Yeah, so actually, if you look at the ring, it's really important before it goes up there to see what light it's on. And right now, it's on Attack of Shelob, which is exactly where I want it, because when I hit the left flipper, it's going to change to War of the Ents, which is what I want to start with.
Thinking ahead is important.
So now I moved it, so I got to use the flipper, move it one before War of the Ents. And the reason I do War of the Ents is it's a mode with a pretty safe shot that can give you some points and then also give you souls.
I will take the ring to Mordor, though I do not know the way.
How often, by the way, when you're playing Lord of the Rings or any other game that has like a call-out, that you kind of go along with that call-out?
This one definitely is full of them.
Yes.
Get some double jackpots and super
Call-outs, by the way, are the little announcements that the game will make from time to time, the little sound effects.
These are actually done by the actor that played Gimli, John Rhys Davies.
Oh, that's nice.
Some of the best call-outs in all of pinball. He is so enthusiastic.
So I tried to backhand the tower from this flipper, but it didn't work exactly as planned.
And is that a result from the shorter flipper?
It's a result of many. The setups are just different. Depends on the angle of the flipper and the power of the flipper and the incline of the playfield. So now I'm going to try a right orbit shot instead, since that might work better. And looks like that caught pretty well. So I'll probably stick with that from now on for this mode anyway.
I'm already learning. 100 more, 200.
Okay, Raymond, we're going to give you about another minute here. Get your last warm-up shots in, and then we're going to kick off the skills challenge.
Okay. You also see I'm making sure that the in lane is on the right.
Yeah, what does that do to light your in lane lights
So,
there?
the flipper buttons don't just move the flippers. A lot of games, like this one, every time I flip, you can see this light moving. So you want to pay attention to that as you're playing. So there's, not only are you trying to stop the ball from draining, but you're trying to set certain things up. Similar to how I chose my War of the Ents mode. Oh, missed my backhand. And, oh no, grace period? No, the river dam did not get
All right, everybody give Raymond a round of applause. All right, so it's time for your first competition. And since we were talking a little bit about skills and post passes and that sort of thing, we're going to put you through the test. And we got Tim here in the front row. He's going to be our official scorekeeper, independent scorekeeper. Yeah, there we go. There's the round of applause for him. All right. So you're going to get one ball to do this on. All right? And you want to complete as many of these as possible in one ball. There is no time limit, so if you need it.
That was a bad idea.
Ow.
I was trying to get the sound to stop.
Oh, no worries. I thought that was me. So you guys want to complete as many as possible in one ball. A post pass. And feel free to yell it out when you complete it so the audience here knows what you guys just did. A dead pass or a dead flip. Shout out to Dead Flip there on Twitch. Live catch. A drop catch. A shats the in lane. And for extra credit, a tap pass.
Raymond's favorite.
Yeah, Raymond loves those. Now, if you're able to complete all of those, we'll give you an additional 2 bonus points. So 1 point for each. Get them all. We give you 2 extra, okay?
All right.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right, there we go. Okay. So Raymond will go first. There is no time limit on this, but he's got all of these skills to pull together.
Is it just one ball?
Only
you
one
get
ball.
one ball.
So don't drain?
Don't
drain.
drain.
Okay.
That's not one of the skills.
Find them. Come on.
There we go.
All right.
Okay. Everybody wish Raymond good luck. Good luck, Ray. We're all counting on you. Here we go.
All right, we'll try to start with a live catch.
Whoa, look at that.
There we go. Post pass.
2.
I guess I'll try a shats.
Ooh.
Drop catch, kind of a drop catch.
Yeah, we'll take it. 3.
I guess we'll just flip and see if there's a dead pass opportunity somewhere. Whoa, that was cool. It jumped the diverter. Sweet.
You have my sword.
So, let's see, dead pass. What's the other one? A drop catch.
Drop catch. Tap pass.
Tap pass.
Yep.
So I gotta shoot a post or something to have it come back to my flipper.
Is it against your better instincts to shoot for a shot that is a bad shot?
Yeah, the drop catch is kind of useful when you're out of control.
Right.
Yeah. All right, how that? No.
Oh, off the sling.
Oh, I should have done something there. That was. Here's a dead pass. There we go.
There we go. There's your dead flip.
All right, so let's see if I can.
I will help you bear this burden.
So what do we got left? Tap.
I don't know if we can
It's kind of like a drop
That was
catch.
like
So
kind of a
taps.
weak one.
Tap's the one that's left, right?
Sure, I can try a tap pass.
Yeah.
Did I get? Did I?
Do we count that as a drop catch?
I did 2 mini half drop catches. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you gotta do another baby one to count as the other.
Boom.
Oh!
Drop catch.
Nice
Oh.
tap pass.
That was pretty sweet.
That was a good.
Oh,
tap
there we
pass.
go.
Oh, nice
Give him
job.
a hand.
Very nice. How many points was that, official scorekeeper?
All right, so we're calling that a live catch, a post pass, a shot, a dead pass, and a tap pass for
All right, there we go. 5 points. Oh, wait, did he get them all?
He did a drop catch, but we didn't clarify if it was counted or not.
Oh, okay. It was like a baby drop catch.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to give it to the audience? Do we count that?
Wait, we're gonna. Okay.
I hear more yeses, so we're giving the full slate here. That's bonus. That's 6 plus 2. That's 8. All right, Keri.
All right, wish me luck. I have to get.
Good luck. Yeah, everybody, give Keri. Here we go. Give her some support.
I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'll try. I have to get more than 7 somehow. I'm gonna try and start with the live catch like he did. Okay.
There we go. There's one.
Post pass. Okay, shots.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, that was scary. Okay.
Yeah, we count these shots. That does count.
Now I have to miss a shot, right? Okay. That was another live catch. I didn't need that.
That's a live catch.
Dead pass.
There we go.
So now I need a drop catch.
Yes, you need a drop catch and a tap pass.
Drop and catch.
I don't normally tap pass on a modern Stern, but I'll try it. You can practice your tap pass, by the way. That's what I'm doing. Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
Keeps going too far. Oh! I don't know if that counts or not. That was a little too far.
Wait, we should wait for the video to get back.
Oh! I didn't see that.
It's
Still online.
Okay.
Well, the line's delayed, right? So it might.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
So did that count as a tap pass? It went too far.
You did get control on the flipper.
It functioned, but it was a little too far.
Did you go to the flipper or hit the swing?
I think it hit.
It didn't hit the swing. I tapped it, it kind of went like that, and then I caught it. It wasn't as clean as his, but okay.
If we're gonna give Raymond the baby
right.
drop catch.
You're right. Okay. So now I need to do a non-baby drop catch, right? Oh.
No, yeah, you just
that
have the
doesn't really
drop catch left, I believe.
Not sure.
Oh gosh. That was almost a drop catch. Oh man. This is actually hard.
Journey from Moria. Very late.
Dangerous. Okay. It's hard to like intentionally put yourself in a situation where you need that. Oh.
Yeah, you have to be out of control really to use the drop catch.
But not like
it's
too
a tool
fast.
to slow the ball
You
down.
want it to slowly come down. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, nice and done, Raymond.
Very nice, very nice. So what's the total for Keri, official scorekeeper? 5 points. All right. Still a close match going on right now.
Hey, everybody. Okay. We're fixed. We're back. All right, here we go. Now it's time for the post-pass challenge. So since, Ray, you went first last time, Keri, you're going to go first this time. We're going to put 1 minute here on the clock. Once you get the ball caught on either flipper, we're going to start the clock. All you're worried about is post passes. You want to get as many as you can in 1 minute. Each one that you get successfully will net you 1 point. So there's a chance here to catch up, all right?
All right. Okay.
And if the audience would count the post passes with us,
Should I
Yes.
start?
that will
should I
help
start a
help
new
us keep
game?
track.
Just a minute?
Oh,
and
yeah,
make
feel
them
free to start a new
nervous.
game. Yeah, totally cool.
Okay.
And like I said, we won't start the clock until you're trapped and you're ready to go.
All right. I'm gonna soft
And if you
plunge.
do drain before you get the ball trapped, we won't count it against you.
Okay.
Okay. Remember, you guys, every post pass she's going to get, we want to hear you guys count. Here we go. Are you ready, Keri?
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if that counts or not. That was
One.
on flag.
1.
2.
I find that on this game, left to right is harder than right to left. Okay, that's actually good. I don't know what you're.
Still on 4.
Nice save. Nice save.
We got 15 seconds, but yeah.
Well, I can try. You can count it down.
Go, go, go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. All right.
All right, what was the final count, audience?
4.
4. All right.
Pretty mean.
4. All right,
Kind
ready?
of hard going from left to right there, it seems. That happens. Totally a common thing.
Yeah, I wonder if, like, chatsing to put you back on the right flipper. I don't know.
So, Ray, why don't you go ahead and start a new game?
All right.
And go ahead and get the ball on any flipper you like.
All right, I guess I'll start it.
Ray, you ready? Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. There's 1. 2. That's all right. He's still got some time on the clock. 40 seconds.
No.
Just under 30. 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Nope.
15 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Nope. All right.
8 it is.
Nicely done. I would have gotten 1, maybe 2.
All right, we're going to go to our official scorekeeper here, Tim.
So that gives us Raymond with 16 and Keri with 9.
Wait, 16. No, it's just one point for the challenge.
So we're not adding.
No, it's not like a point for each.
9 to 6.
Yes.
All right, 9 to 6.
All right. So now that we're done with these skill challenges, we're going to have a one-handed game. So we're going to go ahead and start a 2-player game.
And this is going to be a full game.
How many points?
3 balls. 3 points will go to the winner of this game. So, Keri, you need this. You got this.
And since you were first last time, right?
Actually, since she was first, we're going to give you the option here.
Oh.
You get to choose.
Since you're behind in points, you can go first or second. What would you like?
I'm going to go second.
All right, Raymond will go
All right,
first.
Raymond. Which
All right.
hand are you using? You have
Yes,
to choose
you must
before.
declare.
Right hand.
Keep that left behind your back.
All right. There's no timer, right?
No time limit, normal 3-ball game. Now, playing one-handed is actually sometimes a very good practice technique because it makes you do those dead passes and some of those things where you're not flipping aimlessly. So it's a good practice tool. Maybe a little bit harder with the lightning flippers.
You know,
Picked up a danger.
prediction is a really important skill to have when playing pinball. You want to be able to predict which flipper the ball is going to come back to.
Oh, that's cool.
Looks like he's changing his modes there.
Mr. Furlong's not going anywhere without me.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Nice.
I will take the ring to Mordor, though I do not know the way.
I can't cancel the animation.
Can you use other body parts?
One-handed. So, but yeah, we didn't put into the special rules of feet, the side of your head.
Fine hit. The dead are coming. 200, 500 more. A fine hit. The path of the dead.
I probably would have been done by now. That's real quick, you know.
We're coming too.
Yeah, he even got the mode that he wanted. Or no, yeah, Worthy Ends. That's the mode he wanted. Advances your Path of the Dead.
100 more.
And you get to hear John Rice Davies a lot.
Oh! Oh! Give him a hand. How tempting was it, right, to take the other hand out, and you're like, oh. All right, Keri, good luck.
That was impressive. All right. Oh no. I'll let that go.
All right, gets the bull save.
Oh no. I'm not very good at this. Okay.
There we go. Nice.
Take a breath.
Get the ball under control.
Should have done the one-handed post pass.
That's
Okay.
Mr. Frodo's not going anywhere without me.
There are some good shots here that you can have a safe feed
Oh, I
to the
should have
flippers.
set that up differently.
There we go.
Nice setup.
Very nice.
Moldo. No, I do not know the way.
That's not what the mode that I wanted, by the way.
It was still a valiant effort.
Okay. Shoot the shots, okay. I'll do that.
And you have my bow. One ring of men.
Nice dead flip there.
Sometimes if you're not sure it's going to dead flip, you can give it a little extra nudge. Sometimes that helps. It's not what I was going for.
That's cool.
Scary.
We make for three.
Very nice.
Oh, that was a quick drain.
Give her a hand.
Nice
Great
job.
ball one.
Both stellar balls, wow.
All right, so let's take a look at the score here. At the end of ball one, we got Raymond with 4.1 million,
Woo!
Keri with 4.4. Very close.
It's a close game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice shot there. Super skill shot.
100 more.
And
Must join with me. When did Saruman the
this
Wise
is not the best one-handed mode because it only requires two very specific shots that are kind of tight.
The path of the dead. 100 more. 100 more.
Setting up his locks there. Very nice.
Three rings of men.
Nice.
By order of the king, the city must empty. We make for the refuge of Helm's Deep.
But you have elected the way of pain.
Now remember, for those who are watching online right now, Raymond is playing one-handed with only his right hand. Pretty impressive so far.
Dead are coming.
Give me those souls.
100 more.
Boom.
Nice shot.
Nice aim.
All right, multi-ball one-handed. Here we go.
Yeah, multi-ball one-handed. Let's see how this goes.
So the question is, the ball save will run out, but he will have a ball save right here. A lot of call-outs.
Oh boy.
Wow. Wow.
Oh god. No.
It was close. Really almost saved both those there.
What? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Impressive.
The dead are coming.
Alright.
Where are souls at? Ooh, he's close to 5,000 souls.
What happens at 5,000 souls, Ashley?
It lights a multi-ball that I forgot the
Another-
name of. Is it Fellowship?
I think so.
Fellowship?
Return of the King.
Return of the King. See, that's what happens when you put all three in one game.
Alright, so whenever it goes down the in lane, it'll access Path of the Dead. Well, wow, that was cool. For your next orbit shot. So I'm going to kind of be trying for that. Oh, I guess it's going to override with Fellowship. Or not. Okay.
Can you stack Golem multi-ball? with
Yeah,
other
if you
multi-balls?
start Golem first. So I'm going to try to do that. Get in there. Stay.
Wow,
Alright,
very
so
nice
now-
shot, Golem multi-ball.
I actually
think
don't know if
Raymond
it's going to start
practiced
Return
just
of the
for this.
King or Fellowship if I hit the orbit.
Wow. That sound you heard was a free game? Like you needed it. Wow. Wow.
Hands are flying. Ball save still going. Oh, nice shots. Wow.
There's a triple jackpot shot there. Now over
We're at
21
21
million.
million.
A battle. This foe is beyond any of you.
He's now past the score that he got against me at Emerald City Cup. One-handed.
Little points. There's my Add-a-ball.
So where is the Add-a-ball? Oh, sorry to distract you. Kind of.
Normally you hit the Palantir target. Alright, can we destroy the ring?
Oh.
Oh, it did start. Alright. It's good to at least start this on ball 2, because otherwise if you go into ball 3 with it lit, you're kind of in doom.
So how do you destroy the ring?
You have to hit all these ring shots, and then send it through the center of the ring twice.
I don't think I've anybody see destroy the ring one-handed before.
Oh, disappointed.
Nice ball. Wow. Big bonus there. All right, Keri.
Should be easy, right? Alright. That's not the one I want. That's alright.
The dead are coming.
Alright. Try to get some souls. 500, 500, 500, or 500.
Nice.
Uh-oh. That's bad news.
Oh, that's a
Don't
rough.
Yeah, it's really hard to
Rough
nudge
flip.
the machine one-handed too, so you can't really save those.
All right, so
little-
going into our third and final
You got a
ball,
one-handed danger. I was
we
gonna
got
say
Raymond
that.
here with 27.9 million and Keri at 4.8. All right, Ray, good luck.
Don't worry. I'll come back.
The dead are coming. 100 more. 250 more.
Alright, so this mode, the first shot is the Gimli hole. It's a countdown mode, so the faster you hit it, the more points it's worth.
Ooh.
I find those time shots to be
Stay!
kind of nerve-wracking. Oh, that was a really nice drop catch. Nice drop.
I escaped. So now that I beat that mode, I get a gift over here. You can change what gift you get by hitting this Shire target, but I think Super Ring Frenzy is fine.
So is that like a switch mode? Like a
no,
frenzy?
it makes all the ring shots
worth points.
worth increasing points, and then also builds towards jackpot you can collect. It's a cool mode because it's risk versus reward. So depending on how much you want to press it, you can like keep going, or you can cash out your ring jackpot.
What shot builds it again?
All the ring shots. Oh. So if I can hit it, it keeps rejecting me.
Nice save.
Yeah, I'm aware we lost the score. The battery, we thought we had it plugged in. We apparently did not.
Yeah, it's tiring.
All right.
Nice score, Raymond.
Very nice score. Probably the best
I
one-handed score I've ever seen on this.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, Keri, good luck.
Thanks, I'll need it.
Kill it.
What is it? I'm not sure.
Shoot the left hand. All right. That's close.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I thought you were going to get another one-handed danger there.
All right.
Nice job, competitors. Both better than I would have done two-handed.
So we're going to make a quick battery change. We thought we had it plugged into the battery for the scoreboard camera, so stand by for that.
Thank you again to Jermaine for loaning us this game. He also runs the Northwest Pinball Championships up at Linwood Bowl and Skate in August? September, thank you. Really good time. Oh my, so much fun last year. Loved announcing.
Can win entries in our satellite tournaments.
Yes, also a blast. I think that they're having the first one at 8-bit, maybe. I won a bunch of cards last year. I had a great time. They had a women's bank. I think this year they're planning on expanding the women's bank, which is really exciting. And first satellite is June 8th at 8-Bit Arcade. 18th. Thank you for clarifying.
Okay, so we got the scoreboard fixed. And what's our point totals? Where are we at?
That was 3 points, and I think we're going to call it at 12 to 5.
12 to 5. All right. So we got one last thing to do, and then we're going to go to questions. So if you have any questions that you have been dying to ask these players during this about tournaments, about their personal pinball play, favorite games, that sort of thing, we have a microphone set up here. There's a yellow line right over there, so feel free to line up during their final match, and we're going to come to you guys for some questions. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to be doing a final game. It's going to be head-to-head. You can use both your hands this time. Yeah, I know. We're going to give you guys 2 minutes. 2 minutes each. 2 minutes each, one-player games. Okay? High score will take home 3 points. All right?
We'll start the clock when you plunge
Yep,
the ball.
that's right.
And if the audience wouldn't mind counting down the last 5 seconds?
Yeah,
10?
10 seconds is fine. Yeah. All right. So we're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. All right. Who's going first? Let's have Ray go first. Ray.
Get up there.
We're going to give you 2 minutes. And as soon as you plunge, I will start the clock. Good luck. I'm going to give you a couple seconds there because I mispushed.
let's see. 2-minute challenge on this game.
Yeah, so when you're short on time and you need points, where do you go?
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna play it the same way I did. Let's see. I will want to try to shoot around the playfield because every unique character you get will give you good fellowship points, especially on ball 1 because your bonus is based on your fellowship points. So I will at least be aiming sort of.
Now, when his time is up, if he's in the middle of the ball, we're going to ask him to drain. He will get his bonus. Same thing with Keri as well.
So I'm going to go for the right ramp here, which I normally wouldn't do, but that's good too.
You have my axe.
Gandalf, I haven't collected Gandalf yet, so actually I don't know if it'll count Gandalf. We'll find out. Maybe I won't go for that. Let's see, I need
All right, just less than a minute to go.
It's a nice tap to get it off the sling.
Try to get the Orthanc to give me. Oh no! Oh, that would have been good. That would have given me skill shot and War of the Ents points. War of the Ents, maybe not the best mode for a time challenge. Now that I'm thinking about it, you have to wait for the ball to come back.
30 seconds.
Might have been better to do Escape the Ring Wraiths.
Is that a ramp mode?
Ring Wraiths is that hurry up mode. Ramp mode would have been good though. Looks like I just need a couple of characters. I need like the left ramp. I'm gonna go for a super skill shot here since I'm running out of time. Or not. Apparently it's just gonna do that. It's fine. Alright. 500. No.
All right.
Path of the Slow.
All right.
Nice job, Raymond. Official scorekeeper, could you write down Raymond's score for us? It is 6,554,760 points. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game. Maybe? Is that set on?
You gotta hold it.
Push and hold.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, Keri, can we get 2 minutes on the clock? Thank you, Maestro.
She'll get a couple of extra seconds because I pushed the wrong button.
All right, I'm gonna try a different strategy. We'll see how it goes.
Very dangerous.
We're coming to.
All right, I just want the ball on a flipper right now. Or not. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna choose a mode. I'm gonna choose Gandalf. Maybe? Ooh. I'm just wasting a lot of time now.
There, nice shot.
Nice
Okay.
manipulation of the machine.
Minute 30.
Okay, I picked this because I think it'll go faster than War of the Ents. This is all experimental. Oh, I should probably hurry that up. Oh, I want the red arrows.
Ooh, nice save.
Not that. Almost. There you go. Oh, shoot.
All right, 1 minute to go.
Oh, man. Okay.
all right.
I wish I had hit another shot there. Okay, I'm gonna just quickly get the ball into play. Try a super skill. I missed late. So I'm gonna start another mode. Let's see. Oh man, I don't know. Let's try this one.
Oh.
All right.
Oh. That
All
was
right,
going right
30
down the middle.
seconds.
You got 30
Another
seconds
super
though to
skill
get it
attempt.
plunged out.
Oh. See, sometimes it doesn't go all the way around when you want it to.
The
Yeah, I
Path
was
of the
wasting
Souls
time
is
on the
bad.
souls. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna go up the ring ramp. Hopefully. Ah.
Very dangerous, such behavior.
Yes, that is dangerous behavior.
All right, we got
10.
10.
Oh,
8,
man.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right.
I tried.
Give her a round of applause, everybody.
Nice job, you guys.
Man, those saves were pretty,
Yeah,
pretty sweet.
your manipulation of the machine is brilliant.
All right. Scorekeeper. 3 points.
3.
Final score 15-5.
Ouch.
All right.
This is one of your pretty favorite. You really like this game, right, Raymond?
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I have one. It's one I grew up with. Got really into it when I would play it at the family fun centers and whatnot. So.
And how many times did you play one-handed?
Nah, I don't think I ever tried it.
There you go.
Do either of you guys ever play one-handed as a tool to practice?
I should more often. If I ever play one-handed,
Hey, Keri, step back just a little bit.
because somebody challenged me to play one-handed. That's the only time it ever happens. It actually works really well in Adam's Family, I found, because it's pretty predictable where the ball's going to come out. So
Absolutely.
you can play for a long time on that.
It's my favorite.
Well, now it's time for you guys to get some questions here from the audience, and looks like we have somebody already here in line. But if you have questions, please go ahead and head around and step right on up. And, sir, you have a question?
Well, could get the mic on here.
All right, go ahead.
Where are you from, and how long have you been playing competitive pinball, Keri?
I'm from Kansas City, actually the suburbs of Kansas City, and I've been playing competitively for 6 years. Ever since I found out about local tournaments, I started a pizza place, and I also play at a bar. So I play 1 or 2 tournaments a week usually. Nothing. I thought that was a lot until I found out about Seattle tournaments.
Yeah, you
It's
play
not a
at
lot.
the 403 Club, right?
Yes, 403. I've seen you there.
I've seen you there. Yes.
It's a great place.
Very good.
And then if you could choose any theme for other pinball games, what would they be?
Ooh, I really like space themes. So like in my ideal collection, I would just get like all space theme pins because there's so many good ones. So yeah, I have a Star Trek at home. That's one of my favorites.
What about you, Raymond?
Was the question, what theme would I make, or what's my favorite theme that
Like
exists?
any IP, like what game would you like to see as a pinball?
Oh, Weird Al Pinball Machine. 100%.
That's awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
I feel like
Very
that would
cool.
get annoying quick.
All right. And looks like we got somebody else with another question. Yes, sir.
It's a simple one, but you stand a certain way. Is that on purpose, or is it just because of where your feet end up?
I've seen a lot of different stances from different people. I kind of like the power stance that I see, but I don't actually do that, but it looks cool. I usually end up with left foot in front of right just because that's what feels comfortable. If I stand like this, I feel like I'm playing left-handed or something. But occasionally I'll switch because my feet get tired. I see some people just stand like this. I also tend to stand pretty still while I'm playing, whereas other people tend to move a lot. I think it's just personal preference.
Yeah, I think it's just whatever comes naturally. It also depends on the situation. Sometimes I get excited and start kicking and stuff, but usually it's just sort of like that.
Does anybody else have any other questions? Yes.
You have to run.
I'll run. Here you go. Hello.
Hi.
You had mentioned the one-handed being good as far as having to predict where the ball's going to go. And you'd also mentioned when you're warming up on a machine, trying to use the opportunity to find out where the tilts and things are. Are there other like drills that you like to do when you're not playing a game, but you want to either practice for tournaments or anything else like that?
Definitely. Something that really helped me, I used to play on the fly all the time, which is really fun, but it's not always the most effective, depending on what game you're playing. So when I just focused on practicing each flipper skill, it helped me so much. It's amazing how much it helps. And if you look at the Papa videos on YouTube, it shows you every flipper skill in slow motion. So just start with one. Start with dead passing because it's easy. And then once you can get the ball caught on a flipper consistently, try post passing. And then the last one I did was live catching. That one was a little tricky for me at first, but if you just set your mind to it, you can learn it, and it helps your gameplay a lot.
Enough quarters.
Yeah.
So the question was
Are any drills that you like to focus on, like one-handed or backwards or something?
I guess sometimes when I'm playing, I will sort of forget about moves, and if I can sense that I'm being very wild, I'll be like, remember, dummy, there's a drop catch you can do. I'll just forget that certain moves exist, and so I have to kind of train myself to be like, oh, remember, when it comes out of here, drop catch it or dead pass it. So it's more just deliberately kind of thinking about what you're doing, and then the more you do that, the more you don't have to think about doing it.
Okay.
Another thing I thought of, you mentioned like drills. Sometimes it's important to practice playing different ways. Like you don't always use the same strategy. Don't always go for the same score. Try different strategies. And one thing I recently started trying is playing. I accidentally started a 4-player game once, and then I was like, oh, well, I'm going to use a different strategy for each player and see which one wins, and do it over and over and see what's the most consistent. So that's kind of an interesting drill you could try.
I had someone one time recommend to me to practice bricking shots. So to just practice missing so that you get the feel of getting it back under control. Because sometimes when you have this perfect game, you don't really experience what it feels like to lose it and have to get it back.
For sure.
There is something to that, maybe not quite like that, but in my mind, sometimes I'll not play enough defense. Like I'll just be like, oh, I'm gonna hit the shot, and when I brick, I'm not ready for the recovery, and so you have to be able to switch on and off like that.
Awesome. Got a question for the champs?
Yes. I was wondering, so we have, like you said, a gajillion tournaments in Seattle. I was wondering if you have a favorite tournament format, like the whole spectrum of them, right? So like pin golf, split flip, sit ball, if you're familiar. What's your favorite one and why?
My current favorite, and it kind of varies when I try different ones, is definitely what they do at Pinburg, because it's so much fun. You get to play pretty continuously. You don't have to wait around too much. And I just love the way they run things. You get to play 3 days of pinball, and you don't get knocked out until you get to the finals. So I really like match play.
The match play format, 4-player games.
Yep.
Every the winner earns points. And
Is it a flipper frenzy? No.
Not exactly. You just like for Pinburg, it's 3, 2, 1, 0 scoring, and you play in 4-player groups. If you get first, you get 3, second 2, third 1, fourth 0, and you can do as many rounds as there's time for. You also have to have a lot of pinball machines usually. And then you just add up your points after you finish qualifying, the people with the most points make finals. But you can do the pairings various ways.
And you did really well this last year at Pinburg, right?
I did pretty well. It was my first time playing pinball. It was my first time playing at Pinburg. And for a little bit, I was in second place out of 800, so I was really proud of that. I took a screenshot, and then I went down to 40th. So I just barely made finals, and then finals, I didn't do very well. So I have motivation to get better.
What's your favorite format, Raymond?
Yep.
I actually really like the old-fashioned 3-strike tournaments where it's just head-to-head, but you don't really see those at like big high levels just because they're not worth the right amount of points. It's hard logistically to do a 200-person tournament with that. But my other favorite besides the strike format is just the like multi-day event where you go somewhere, you qualify, you try to get higher and higher scores, and then in finals it's like a completely different thing where you were used to, oh, don't worry, I can just try again, and now in final it's like no more trying again, like you have to like focus. So it kind of gives you both sides of that.
All right, you guys. So as we wrap up here, I want to give you guys an opportunity. If you guys do anything outside of pinball, Twitter, Facebook, podcasts, if you will, Raymond. I know you have a podcast out there, so if people want to get some insights into the mind of a player of pinball, Raymond, what do you got going?
Yeah, I have the Do or Die Pinball podcast. You can find it on like iTunes and Google Play. And it's just me talking about whatever tournament I've been at recently. Turns out I've had enough content for a weekly episode most of the time because I'm playing a lot of tournaments. But yeah, it's just sort of like a 40 minutes of me just going through round by round and like why I did this or did that, analyzing sort of any mistakes I made and that sort of thing.
All right, Keri?
What do you do outside of pinball?
Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I don't have a podcast or anything. Outside of pinball, I play the saxophone, and I teach saxophone lessons. It's really fun. Applause, yeah.
Nice.
So I love my students, and that's really fun to do.
Do you ever feel like your musical talent has helped with your pinball game? Like the mathematical side of your brain?
There's a couple aspects of doing that helps with pinball. One of them is definitely just the act of performing.
Yeah.
Because for me anyway, I get nervous sometimes when I'm playing pinball, especially if there's a lot on the line. Like if you're playing and it's like, I need to hit this shot to win a new pinball machine, and if I miss it, I don't. So I've been in that situation.
And with all these people watching, right?
Right. I'm normally really shy, but I'm talking about pinball, so that helps.
It's a little easier.
But yeah, the whole aspect of managing nerves is similar to performing. There's all kinds of physical reactions you have when you get nervous, including like, you know, it affects your reaction time. So I often have to tell myself to calm down and wait because when I get nervous, I flip too early. So yeah, take a deep breath and
Trap up.
Yep, take your time.
Well, before we end our seminar, I just want to say first thanks to both of you guys for participating. Everybody, please give them a round of applause for participating today. Loads of fun. If you guys were here at the show last year, you guys know that we gave them a grand, huge prize of $1 loonie and $1 because we had Robert Gagnon go against Raymond here. This year, since we got two Americans, we decided to do $2, so we got a $2 bill.
Wow.
I know budgets are up this year. So congratulations, Raymond, the 2019 Champion Seminar winner.
Thank you both so much for coming, and thank you all for attending.
Yes. We got one last thing for these guys. We want to see your teamwork skills and see if you guys can complete a task. So we're going to have you guys do a brief split flipper, or actually one on each side, competition. Not really competition, just more of a skill set. We want to see you get to the Two Towers multi-ball.
Let's just see if you can at least work together.
All right, and we're going to play these guys out. Again, thank you guys for attending the seminar. Please enjoy the pinball show this weekend, and check out Geek Gamer TV on Twitch. Thank you very much. All right, guys.
Also, check out the women's final.
Oh, that's right.
Sunday will be
Saturday.
on this.
Tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night?
Saturday night, 10 o'clock, right here. We'll have the last two women of the women's tournament go head-to-head to win a huge cash prize.
And we'll be commentating.
And we'll be commentating. You can watch the stream online or watch it here in person. Again, thank you very much. All right, you guys, good luck to you. Let's root them on. Let's see if they can do it together.
So I'm going to try for the tower skill shot to get it up there because we want to come down and get a keep letter. So hopefully I don't miss this. Of course I did. That's all right. We can still get it.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
The path of the dead.
Alright, I'm gonna try backhanding the ramp.
So who's gonna handle lane changing? Whatever side it's on, they handle it? How about that?
Okay, that's a good plan.
Alright.
I'll try backhanding again.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. That worked.
Alright, I guess I'll just...
Yeah, just go for it.
Oh, that works. Accidentally.
Yep.
You have my axe.
Oh boy.
Oh, I should have changed there. Oops. And there.
Spot keep letter. Oh. The one time I want spot keep letter from the Palantir.
Nice.
3 rings of men.
Nice. Oh boy.
We're coming too.
Okay.
Mr. Furlow's not going anywhere without me.
Do you have to re-qualify between every lock, or can you
I
spell keep
I
twice?
think you can stack them.
Okay.
It's really hard to see the
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, that was a little risky.
Stop it. Yeah, you seem to be the ramp hitter here.
Well,
The order of the king, the city must empty.
let's see. Go for the tower here. Try it. Here we go.
Nice. So I'll get my keep letter ready.
Get hold of yourself. 500 more, 250 more.
Nice.
Get up there.
Okay. Hey.
I want every man
All two locked.
to be ready for battle by
All right.
The dead are coming. 200. The path
that
of the
works.
dead.
That works.
All right. We need 2 more keep letters.
Oh, 2 more. Okay.
Nice. That'll do it. All right. Ooh, a little late.
Are we going to see it on one ball?
Ooh.
Nice. All right. 3 more shots for multi-ball.
Right.
That usually works.
Oh yeah, that's the Bowen thing, right? Oh. We can do it. Okay. That's too early. Alright, here's your chance. Well, you got a ring frenzy.
I know, I was like,
Another chance here.
250 more.
Yeah!
There it is!
Nice.
All right, nice job, you guys. Everybody, again, one last time. Give them a round of applause.
Thank you guys.
You guys got a future.
Yeah, maybe we should do a slip
more.
That concludes our seminars for today. We'll have seminars all day tomorrow, and don't forget the women's final tomorrow night at 10 p.m. estimated start time right here and also online. Thanks for coming by, and go play some pinball. Thank you.